Once, the future of travel glided silently above the world, an era when airships, not airplanes, ruled the skies. These silver giants drifted gracefully, offering not speed, but an experience. Floating hotels where the journey itself was the destination. Passengers gazed from panoramic windows, dined in elegance, and slept in private cabins, suspended between clouds and sea. Airships like the Graf Zeppelin circled the globe, shrinking continents and connecting people in ways never before imagined. They were symbols of hope, progress, and international cooperation in a world still healing from war. Crowds gathered in awe to watch these majestic vessels pass overhead, marveling at humanity's peaceful conquest of the skies. A trip across the Atlantic, once a long sea voyage, could now be completed in under 3 days. The airship promised a sophisticated, quiet future, one that felt almost magical. But beneath this dream was a fragile balance of engineering and nature. The world was changing and the age of the airship was about to face its greatest test. The dream, so delicately built, was on the verge of being shattered. The LZ-129, Hindenburg, was the crowning achievement of the airship era, an engineering marvel and a floating palace. Stretching over 800 feet, it dwarfed anything else in the sky, its silver skin gleaming with promise. Inside, passengers enjoyed 2 spacious decks with grand dining rooms, lounges, and even a pressurized smoking room. Panoramic windows offered breathtaking views, while chefs served gourmet meals and a baby grand piano played softly in the lounge. Every detail was crafted for luxury and comfort, making each voyage a social event for the elite. The Hindenburg's successful transatlantic crossings made headlines, drawing crowds and cementing its reputation for safety and sophistication. It was more than transportation. It was a symbol of national pride and technological triumph. In its first year, it carried over 1,000 passengers, becoming the preferred way to cross the Atlantic for the world's most influential. The future of flight seemed secure, wrapped in silver and gliding on air. But beneath the glamour, unseen dangers lurked. The Hindenburg story was shaped by the politics of its time. Built in Nazi Germany, it became a tool of propaganda, its swastika emblazoned tail a symbol of national ambition. The safest lifting gas, helium, was only available from the United States, which refused to export it to Germany due to rising tensions. Dr. Hugo Eckener and his team lobbied for an exception, but the US held firm, fearing military misuse. The result: the Hindenburg was forced to use hydrogen, lighter, but dangerously flammable. This was not a choice, but a necessity dictated by global mistrust. The airship's fate was now tied to a volatile element and a world on the brink of conflict. The decision to use hydrogen would haunt every flight. The Hindenburg became a symbol not just of progress, but of the risks born from political divides. Its future, and the future of airship travel, hung in the balance. The stage was set for tragedy. Hydrogen was a calculated risk, more lift, but explosive danger. German engineers were experts with a strong safety record, but the Hindenburg was originally designed for helium. Modifications were made, extra cabins added, but the fundamental risk remained. Every precaution was taken: static, electricity controls, non-sparking shoes, and constant leak checks. The crew lived with the knowledge that a single spark could mean disaster. Passengers enjoyed luxury, unaware of the tension above and around them. For over a year, the system worked, until the day it didn't. The Hindenburg's safety depended on perfection in an imperfect world. The crew's vigilance was all that stood between serenity and catastrophe. The airship floated on borrowed time, its fate sealed by necessity and circumstance. The illusion of control was about to be shattered. The world would soon witness the cost of compromise. On May 3, 1937, the Hindenburg set out from Frankfurt on a routine transatlantic flight. 36 passengers and 61 crew enjoyed a smooth, luxurious journey, until storms greeted them near Lakehurst, New Jersey. Captain Max Pruss circled for hours, waiting for the weather to clear, as anxious crowds gathered below. Finally, as evening fell, the rain eased and the landing began. Sharp turns to make up lost time may have stressed the aging frame. As the airship descended, landing ropes dropped to the ground, grounding the ship's metal frame. Unbeknownst to all, a bracing wire may have snapped, causing hydrogen to leak near the tail. The stormy atmosphere was charged with electricity. In those final moments, a perfect storm of factors aligned. Disaster was seconds away. A spark ignited the leaking hydrogen, flames flickered near the tail, then exploded into a fireball that consumed the Hindenburg in seconds. The majestic airship became a raging inferno, its silver skin burning away to reveal a collapsing skeleton. Passengers and crew were thrown into chaos. Some leapt from windows, others were trapped by fire and smoke. The disaster unfolded in just over 30 seconds, witnessed by horrified crowds and news cameras. Miraculously, 62 of 97 on board survived, many escaping as the hydrogen burned upward. Ground crew and rescuers braved the flames to pull survivors from the wreckage. The image of the burning airship crashing to Earth became an instant symbol of tragedy. The luxury and promise of airship travel vanished in a single, unforgettable moment. The world watched as hope turned to horror. The Hindenburg's fiery end was seared into history. Survivors and rescuers became heroes amid the devastation. The age of the airship ended in a blaze of fire and disbelief. Nothing would ever be the same. The Hindenburg disaster was broadcast to the world by radio announcer Herbert Morrison, whose anguished cry, "Oh, the humanity," became legendary. His emotional report, paired with shocking newsreel footage, brought the tragedy into homes everywhere. The public's horror was immediate and profound. The dream of airship travel died in those 34 seconds. Newspapers focused on the human cost, 36 lives lost, families shattered. The Hindenburg, once a symbol of progress, became a cautionary tale. Investigations confirmed what everyone feared. Hydrogen's danger was too great. Confidence in airships evaporated overnight. No one wanted to fly in a hydrogen-filled vessel again. Morrison's words became the epitaph for an era. The world mourned not just the dead, but the loss of a dream. The skies would never be the same. The Hindenburg disaster ended the age of passenger airships. The Zeppelin fleet was grounded, public trust destroyed by images of fire and death. Governments and investors abandoned the technology, war loomed and resources shifted to airplanes. The graceful giants were dismantled, their metal repurposed for war. The dream of peaceful, luxurious air travel faded, replaced by the roar of propeller-driven planes. Airships became relics, their hangars emptied and destroyed. The world moved on, choosing speed and safety over romance and spectacle. The Hindenburg's fall changed aviation forever. The silent giants vanished, leaving only memories and cautionary lessons. The future belonged to the airplane. The Hindenburg's legacy is a warning. Ambition must never outpace safety. The disaster set a new standard for engineering caution, reminding us that even the grandest dreams are subject to the laws of nature. The airship era offered a unique, contemplative way to travel, one lost to history. Today, helium-filled airships serve new roles, but the magic of the past lingers only in memory. Innovators still dream of reviving lighter-than-air travel, learning from the hard lessons of the Hindenburg. The silent giants may yet return, safer and more efficient if technology and necessity align. The story of the Hindenburg is a story of choices, of what might have been. A single moment of tragedy closed one path forever, sending us down another. We look back at the lost world of airships and wonder, what if? The future is shaped by our choices and by the lessons we refuse to forget.